Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Frank Sakari, and I am honored to host our fifth Life Altering Event chat with my partner, Gabby Ori. And today we're going to announce to the world here a program called the Tag Team, which is changing the odds for entrepreneurs all over the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, great achievements come from great adversity. Now, there are so many opportunities during this time of adversity if, and I'm going to repeat that, if you know where to look, if you know how to structure the process, and if you know the right people. The statement that I hear on my radio show that I host every week is, from entrepreneurs, is, Frank, I just want the world to go back to normal. Well, here's some bad news, folks. That's not going to happen. The old normal is done. What was so good about the old normal? If you're an aspiring entrepreneur, the failure ratios were outrageously high. 50 to 60% of small businesses failed within 3 years, 80% failed within 5. Post-COVID, it's probably going to get worse. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to host this chat with Gabby Ori. Gabby, welcome to the fifth Life Altering Event chat.
Thank you, Frank, for giving me an opportunity to present the Tag Team. It's our launch, and I'm honored to partner with you with Life Altering Events. And our partnership with the Abraham Group is basically going to revolutionize the way startups will develop, enter the marketplace, and succeed. This is an elite program. We will only admit 3 startups for our first year, and we have under consideration a number of excellent candidates from 3 of the major universities in North America. It's Stanford, UC Davis, and McGill University from Montreal, which is my alma mater, and I'm also the branch president for Arizona with McGill. And we are very excited about this project that Frank and you and I put together now a number of months ago, which we're partnering with the Abraham Group. And for those of you who know Jay's work, you will know that he has created the most amazing results for over 10,000 clients over the past 3 or 4 decades. And he is considered to be in the top 5 of all-time marketing geniuses by Forbes magazine. He's also the mentor to Tony Robbins, who is deemed to be the #1 success coach in the world. And also Damon John from Shark Tank credits Jay with his incredible success to this day. So we are bringing this collaboration, and more importantly, it's really a partnership that we will create with startups. So this is a very serious, exciting endeavor, and the founders of these startups are very passionate about their project, their devices, their research and development, and they love doing this work just as much as we love building businesses. Frank, you and I have done this for several decades, and I guess that sounds kind of dating us, but you know, there's a lot of wisdom that comes with that. A lot of times that we didn't succeed as much as we wanted to, but they've been learning experiences. And we bring this to the startups who love what they do. They're amazingly competent at what they do. And the #1 thing that they're seeking is partnerships with business builders like us. So with that, we have these wonderful startups under consideration. One of Jay's amazing initiatives is really what he calls OPR, which is using other people's resources. And those are resources that are just available, especially now with companies that are shut down and so forth, where we can partner with them and actually bring these amazing teams together. So these strategic partnerships will result in the founders keeping more equity than they would bringing investors, VCs, whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with those structures, they work just fine. But here, this is going to be an enhanced scenario with the startups, which they will absolutely love partnering with us. And with that, Frank, if you have any questions for me, I'd love to respond to those.
Gabby, when we approached Jay Abraham with this, he was very excited to look at this, because working with these high-end universities was something that most people shy away from. Professors and people who come from the research universities don't want to let go. How do we see that with the tag team?
Well, I think the difference is that we bring almost an ironclad guarantee of success with not just the experience that you and I bring to the table, but also that Jay has increased the bottom lines of his clients by over $21 billion to date, which we're talking about not revenue, we're talking about profits, which I don't think there's anyone that comes close to that. And this is what we're bringing to the universities. And I think it's important to note that universities are also more and more interested in these collaborations with businesses, right, where they can, okay, great, we've have 100 patents, but what is it that is going to bring something spectacular to the marketplace? Because unless we do that, basically it's statistics of, yeah, we have the highest number of patents, that's wonderful, but what we're going to do is breathe life into those amazing discoveries and innovations. So that's what we're about, is bringing those practical solutions to the marketplace that has not been realized at anywhere close to their potential.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's an incredibly important point that Gabby just made. Let me give you an example. University of California system, the 10 major research universities, UCLA, UC Berkeley, UC Davis, you know who they all are. At the end of 2019, they had 19,224 patents and licenses. 19,224. 60% of their revenue came from 5 patents, not 5%, 5 patents. So it's not just what you know that's going to determine your success or your failure. It's also about what you don't know. What you know is not nearly as important as who you know. And an organization that you need to know is the tag team. As Gabby had mentioned, we're going to bring strategic partnerships and relational capital on an as-needed basis. And that's going to be a big difference, because most people come in as consultants and they got the clock is ticking every time you talk to them. That's not the case. We will bring in the skill we need when it's needed to fill in the gaps and give you the greatest opportunity for success. And we have knowledge, we have the expertise, and we have the contacts. And we can fill in these areas that you may not have, or even more importantly, that you just don't enjoy doing. If you want additional information on the tag team, you can go to my website at the moment. That's where it's located, frankzaccari.com. Will pop up as information about the tag team, an application you can fill out, and then we will send you a request for an executive summary. Let me leave you with this, ladies and gentlemen. I leave this on every radio show I do every week. The secret to walking on water is to know where the rocks are. And the tag team, we can show you where those rocks are. Gabby, any final words?
Frank, I just want to thank you for the opportunity of announcing this wonderful launch, and it's going to be very exciting. We're looking forward to partnering with these amazing founders, and look forward to working with you on this amazing endeavor. Thank you so much. Frank.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, next week we will have another life-altering event chat. Thanks for listening.